Jay, this is your sport. You're our lead NBA guy. This is the lead story of the season to this point. Tell me what you think.
I got a text 1:13 a.m. and it was a quote, and the quote said, "Hate is a great burden to bear. It injures the hater more than it injures the hated." Now, that's from a little birdie. That's the mentality, Key. This is the most polarizing team in NBA history. Think about it. On the same team, we got burner accounts, honey buns, and the earth is flat on the same team. Okay? And here's the thing, like, say hello to your new villain. This is the new villain of the NBA.
Honey buns.
And the reason why they're the new villain of the NBA is because people do not want this to be the formula for success. They do not want it. You bully your employer by any means necessary.
Told you though, Jay.
By being unprofessional. I know we talked about it. By being unprofessional, whatever it is, being overweight, and you find a way to get rewarded.
I love it.
Get rewarded. Real talk, Key. We always give you real talk. Get rewarded to then get put on a championship team that if I bring you back to the offseason, the inception point is when these dudes were balling in LA together, Kyrie, KD, James. People were watching it like, damn, y'all just rolling, and that's when it happened. It's like, yo, we gonna make this happen, and they made it happen.
No, but it's so funny because we were having these conversations. I kept telling you, I'm like, man, when that dude gonna shoot his way out of there, he gonna come in. You like, man, he's professional. He gonna play basketball. I said, watch. You watch. That dude blew up. Yeah, like you said, honey buns, lemon pepper, wings.
All of that. Get the whole buffet.
Grown-up adult beverages, whatever the case may be. I don't want to be here. I'm turning down $100 million. I don't care. This is not working. I want to go to a situation that fits for me and my family, and it works in Brooklyn. This is where I want to be. And so in the end, they got it done. Now, Philadelphia was trying to get it done, and I think Brooklyn also knew that Philadelphia was going to try to get it as much as we might think Houston didn't want to make that trade to Philly because of the relationship that Daryl Morey may have left bad taste in their mouth. In the end, Brooklyn had more assets to give, and the deal was cleaner than it would have been in Philadelphia. So they got their man in Brooklyn. Now all the pressure is going to be on the Nets to deliver.
And I'll say this, Keith, just to be additive to what you just dropped. I don't think the Brooklyn Nets would have done this deal if Spencer Dinwiddie didn't tear his ACL. If Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, that young core gives you so much more depth off the bench with your bigs, with KD, with Kyrie, if Kyrie doesn't go through this whirlwind of a tornado that he's going through right now, I think the Brooklyn Nets probably hold firm. But with Spencer Dinwiddie being out for an extended period of time with not knowing how many bodies you're going to be able to have with the way the pandemic is dropping and all the COVID tracing that's happening right now that's occurring in the league, they needed to make this move. It kind of forced their hand. Plus, I don't know how Ben Simmons overall fits with John Wall and Boogie Cousins in Houston. Now them getting Victor Oladipo is a way better core for Houston moving forward.
What I heard from my little birdies that's out in them streets is that James Harden was going to veto any other trade with any other team other than Philly or Brooklyn. If they try to trade him somewhere else, he was just going to be like, I don't want to play. And you know how that goes. Nobody's going to trade for an asset that a player that they can't have and make them happy. Why would I give up all my assets for a guy that's going to not necessarily be disgruntled, but not going to conform to what we're trying to do? Like if you decided to trade him to OKC, he's like, man, I'll stay home. Now OKC is like, well, so, it fell perfect for him. And
now, Zubin, I'll tell you, welcome to the new bad boys of the 21st century, right? Like, I'm not saying they're going to play the same style
I was about to say,
that the bad boys played in Detroit.
Though, Jay, we said the bad boys. I was about to say, who on that team is rough?
No, but I'm just saying with how much we're going to talk about every single move.
Yes.
How they're going to treat it, right?
Yes.
Like when you go through the scenario and having direct conversations with multiple people on this team, when you say, hey, what's going on with Kyrie? And the mentality that you receive back from people is, it is what it is, blanket. Like that's how they're going to ride out, Zubin.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.